Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicoletta and I am a weird sister. If you need a weird sister, I'm here to help. Or if you're just looking to add another, also here. We share perspectives on different things on this channel. And today we're going to be talking about the ever famous, increasingly famous weight loss topic with women and the way that society has kind of made us feel and think a certain way about our weight and ourselves. I know it's kind of like beating a dead horse at this point. There's so much other content about all of this in this topic. But specifically, what I want to talk about are these new weight loss drugs. So, these new weight loss drugs we have out are the WeGovy, the Ozempic, all the stuff that we have with that. They're designed to help you lose weight, but they also require you to do certain things to be able to make them work. It's very much like making a deal with the devil, it seems. Like you put this drug into your body and you expect it to help you lose weight and do certain things, and that's not always what it is. We've been seeing increases and rises of people having kidney issues, liver issues, and it's because you're literally disrupting your body and how it functions and adding this new drug and changing processes within your body. I personally don't think this is a good idea, just for several reasons. It's too risky. There's a cancer risk. There's a number of things that can happen with your kidneys, your liver, you developing diabetes, changes in all of that. It's meant, and it was originally designed for people that had issues with diabetes or with kidney issues, and to help them be able to counteract their issue with obesity. But then it became such a widely marketed drug that now everybody's using it. And it's kind of been pushed more towards women and more towards us needing to use this drug. And they've kind of put, well, they have, not that they kind of have, but they literally have put advertising towards women, made it very appealing to women, pastel colors, getting ready for summer and all this stuff. And granted, I'm sure there's people that have used it that think it's great, that have seen results, that have seen the desired results that they need, but they probably had several other issues in and of themselves that allowed the drug to actually work properly. If you're obese and you don't have anything other than just obesity and not heart disease or diabetes or something like that, I personally, just as a weird sister, not a medical professional, so don't take this as medical advice, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Every time I see one of these ads, it just breaks my heart because I think about the woman that's maybe not as strong minded as I am, that thinks, well, maybe I should do that. And it's because they make you look 15 other ways to Sunday. Sorry, I got like a new mascara and it's bothering me. They make you look 15 other ways to Sunday with all the other advertising that they have out there. That by the time the Ozempic and the Wegovy ads hit you in your day, you think, oh, well, I've seen the advertisings for this store and the models were skinny and they looked good. And I've seen this, routine that somebody did with their weight loss and they looked good. Or I've seen this influencer make a salad or some kind of healthy item and they looked amazing and I should maybe do that too. And then you see Wegovy or you see Ozempic and you think, why don't I do that too? In addition to all this other stuff, I could start myself on a whole plan and develop all this stuff. And then 4 months down the line, you end up with renal issues, diabetes, any other kind of heart condition, something like that. And you didn't have any of that prior. And you think to yourself, if I would have just sat for 5 minutes and not done that drug and just done things the old fashioned way and just done through diet and exercise and really kept at it and maybe worked with a nutritionist or dietitian, I could have maybe been better off than just jumping the gun and choosing the short route. The short route actually looks like a short route in every aspect of life. I've seen this. The short route always looks like the easiest and quickest and best route, but it's often always the longest. There's other things on the short route. There's pits, there's valleys, there's other parts of the wilderness that short route doesn't initially show you. That you think, I didn't see this before. This wasn't advertised to me. It just looked like a short, easy path. Well, now you're in that situation with the short route, the alleged short route, right? I don't think it's a good idea. And I think that all these influencers, or they're calling themselves adfluencers now, they're out for one thing, and that's to make money. You know, I have an Amazon Associates, okay, where you go and you advertise Amazon links and stuff like that. I don't use it that often because I really like it. It's not in my being, in my core, to be able to do it. And when I started to sign up with it, I was like, I don't know that I necessarily want to do that. But there's people that literally will do this no matter what it is. They will advertise, they will push that link, they will push that product until they get a certain commission. They have no idea what your health is. They have no idea where you're at. They have no idea how your day is going. They have no idea the struggles you're facing every day. They have a product and they want to push it. And pharmaceutical reps, they're no different. They talk to doctors and they use doctors as their adfluencers, per se. Oh, we got to push this obesity drug. Oh, we got to push this. We got to push that. This did really well with this. This did really well with that. And then we suffer. I am a strong believer in getting back to holistic, avoiding as much of the unnatural world, as I call it, as possible. I'm even looking at cutting plastics out of my life, which I'll tell you, it's a challenge, but it's worth it. You know, our bodies were not designed for this plastic, overly fabricated crap that we keep putting into it. And part of what we're doing in today's world is we are pushing everything into ourselves as if we aren't human. You're human. You are a human being. You do not need to have plastic pushed into your body or unnatural shit pushed into your body or unnatural chemicals that are going to disrupt processes into your body. And when you think about the fact that cause all the things that cause obesity, all the facts that cause obesity, it comes from, honestly, plastics they're finding. They're finding it comes from all this other processed food and crap. That's not new. I don't need to, show you studies on that. That's been around since at least the 60s. They're finding there's all other kind of things like the xylitol, the artificial sweeteners, all this crap. It's beyond what they originally thought. It's beyond cancerous. It disrupts all kind of other things in your endocrine system, your nervous system, your hormones, which also help regulate your weight. And these things get pushed onto women. They get pushed into our bodies and we don't need them. Like, I recently went on Amazon to go find a pre-workout powder. I could not find a single pre-workout powder that did not have fake sugar in it. It was disturbing. All in plastic packaging, all fake sugars, all fake crap, and this is what you're supposed to use to get yourself amped up to go to the gym, to get yourself ready to go lift and do shit. No. How can you? There's no possible way. There's no possible way. We need to stop putting this crap in our bodies. It is toxic and it is ruining us. And I'm going to check here real quick. Am I missing anything that I wanted to talk about today? I don't think that I am. Let me just check real quick. No, I'm not. I'm not missing a damn thing. So I'll leave you with this. As they say, it is your body, it is your choice. But the key word there is it's a choice. Obesity is a choice. Taking things into our bodies that is not good is a choice. Disrupting your ecosystem that you have, your endocrine system, and everything within yourself, that is a choice. If you're doing all of this to do the short route, you're on a long route. You're on a long route. And I can tell you, as a former funeral arranger and as somebody that's been around the funeral industry, it's not pretty. It doesn't end well. And you don't end up looking good. You don't end up looking good. They'll make you look good. They'll make you look good, but be good for you. So, your body, your choice. My choice, I'm sticking to my things my body has told me I can't tolerate. Non-dairy, gluten-free, I can't have dairy, I can't have gluten. I avoid those things. I can't have fake sugar. I avoid that too. So this is where we need to listen to ourselves. If you're being pushed something, and I'll leave you with this too, if you're being pushed something so much, so rapidly, that is one-on-one scamming. That is like scamming one-on-one. It's not for you, okay? There's a reason they have to keep waving the signs in your face. It's because there's bigger red signs in that short route they ain't showing you. So, your body, your choice. Watch out for scams and scammers. And honestly, look in the mirror and point out 5 things you like about yourself every day. 5 things. You gotta have 5 things. If you don't have 5 things, do like maybe 1 or 3 things, something like that. Me, I like my hair. I like the way my eyes always look. My lips. I'm starting to really knock down on my weight naturally. I was 270 at the beginning of this year. I'm now sitting in the 250s. I've lost over 20 pounds, about 20 pounds that I'm maintaining and continuing to do throughout the year since January. I've been on my own weight loss kick. And I've done all of that with no fucking WeGovy. None. I listen to my body. I listen to my allergies. And I drink a lot of water and just straight black coffee. I don't put sugar. I don't put creamer. I don't do none of that anymore. If I do happen to want like a little something, I'll put a little bit of almond milk in it. That's about it. I'm backing away from the bullshit every day and seeing much better results. And I'm telling you, your body, your choice. Listen for the scammers. Do what you need to do. But the natural way is honestly the best way. So, that is my little bit for today. I'm going to be doing more videos. I hope you continue to watch my videos. Love hanging with you. Love having new people on my channel. And yeah, bye.